Our teacher always told us, mathematics is practice. You use pen and paper, otherwise you will hardly be able to learn the mathematics. It was said, always said that mathematics is practice. The repeated practice makes you perfect in mathematics. But now the trend is going to change that we are going to learn by actively participating, by doing the actions, by using the craft works. That is what the new era is going to do. We are going to teach in such a way that students develop 21st century learning skills. That's our PMO is that we are on the 21st. Motto is to make the students learn in 21st century. That is why we are focusing on learning outcomes. Before going to the class, we are going to focus on the learning outcomes, what students are going to achieve after this topic. That is why next we go to the methods. Why there is requirement for the methods? There is requirement because these methods become monotonous sometimes, and students lost sometimes their interest in this topic. On the particular topic and the important things, they lose concentration. That are the issues. So that is why there is a requirement for new methods. Traditional methods provide strong foundations, but can be modified as well. Right. Next, new teaching methods are, some of the methods are activity-based learning, as discussed several times, problem-solving method, discussion method, project method, technology-enhanced methods. Technology has an important role now. Activity-based learning. First is activity-based learning. We can use various types of puzzles like Sudoku or some extra interdisciplinary subjects, just like we can write numbers on the back side of map. Suppose India's map, we can write numbers on the back side of the map, and we can ask the students to arrange the map. If we are going to take it, just visually connected. One side there is a map of India, other side there are numbers. We can relate these activities to make the students understand the concept better in a better way. Next, use of toys and games. These days, toys and games, students take interest. These are online games are also available to learn the mathematics and all the things. Next is, this activity-based learning encourages conceptual understanding. Means students develop the main idea in the form of concepts in their minds. Okay, next, problem solving method. Problem solving method. In this way, we are going to engage the students with real life issues. As Sir Teacher said, we are going to locate the students in the marketplace. The market is more in the slide. And students are going to learn from there. The experienced students learn to critical. We are able to learn the things in critical way. एक्चुअली जो कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री पढ़ाते हैं हम लोग, when we teach coordinate geometry, वो distance students पढ़ते हैं क्लास में यहाँ पे ये चीजें क्लियर, but we actually can place students as the points. Actually we make students as you are the origin and you are that particular position. This is experience. This is their experience that I am the origin. I am 0,0. They are hardly going to forget that concept. Next, discussion method. It is different from lecture method. It sounds like discussion method is similar to lecture method, but it is different. It is different in the way where that the students are going to ask the questions, and also they are going to peer learning. Promote this method towards peer learning. Suppose one student is not getting the concept, then the other friend of his or her can explain this concept to next student. This promotes peer learning. Teachers can also have storytelling methods. In this way, discussion method, teachers can story can bring the concentration of students. The story is interesting to the students. Story student when you अगर कोई बच्चा ऐसा होता है कि अजीब लग रहा है तो बोलेंगे स्टोरी सुनना है, फिर से yes, I am interested in stories. Every student, childish mind is interested to stories. That's why we introduce storytelling method. Next is, a discussion method is helping clarify doubts collaboratively. It is a technique. Next, project method. In project method, we allot some topics, so students can somewhat choose their topics on that day, and they can make projects, mini projects. In this project method, students are forced to learn that what is that research and application skills. They are going to self-analyze what is this, what is the topic, and when they are interested in learning that way, that what is the research and why can search in this, they do these things on their own. That is why they develop a cooperative research, and they in the group work they also help their peers so that they learn in a better way. Next. Student develop peer learning method. Next is technology enhancing method. This is a very common method, and nowadays, because in the 21st century, we also promote technology. Technology, we cannot imagine a school without technical terms. So it is common use of smart boards, mathematical applications. There are various mathematical applications, lots of mathematical applications on the internet. Like we are also performing the exercise of Sahibganj and GeoGebra. We are using Active schools, GeoGebra and Sahibganj platforms are used in schools. And technological students nowadays are very much familiar with the mobile phones. They are very beginning of the age. That's why this technological enhancement methods make them interesting towards the paper curiosity. Other techniques are case study techniques. Case study techniques, this is related to competency based learning also. We may present various cases, various daily life experiences in the classroom, and the students will find the solutions to the particular problems or in the cases. Next is audio visual learning. We can also use the audio, video or audio visual techniques to make the students understand the topic. Now there is comparison between traditional and modern teaching methods. Traditional method, one is lecture method is effective for large groups. In fact, we can teach by a bunch of 100 students by lecture method, but it involves least participation from the students. Only the teacher or the facilitator is teaching the concept, but students are less involved. And next, real and practical method is useful for mastering formulas and calculations. Suppose we have to learn a formula and we practice that questions on that based on that formula. We will master that formula, but where there is a concept, we need to understand the concept that there is science, physics. We need to focus on learning by doing or experience and learning. That's why next, modern methods. Modern methods, what they do, promote active participation of the students. Second, students become curious. They put interest in the subject because they have to perform the activity on their own. They are interested towards the class. They are waiting for the class. When these methods are applied. Next, students develop logical thinking and analytical reasoning. And creative teaching removes fear of math. That is what is important. That students fear of mathematics and science. These two subjects are most students normally say that maths तो नहीं पढ़ना है. आगे जाके maths कब छूटेगा? 10th के बाद छूटेगा या 12th के बाद छूटेगा? Mostly we have to remove the fear of mathematics and science subjects by these methods, by these innovative methods. Next. What is the time? What is the need to? There is a need to blend traditional and innovative methods. As traditional methods have positive aspects, so we need to blend. We need to mix these methods and use in our classes. We can develop math lab or resource organizational schools so that we can bring the activities fixed in the classroom. Next, we can design math parks to enhance open learning and backless days. Nowadays, backless days are so promoted. So students can remove the fear of mathematics. Now next we will move to conclusion part. Mathematics is most effective when multiple methods are combined. It is not in one method you can teach mathematics or science. Like activity-based and tech-supported methods increase interest and participation. Teachers should develop strategies based on students' need. What is the need of the classroom? We need to focus on the students' need and integrating modern tools with proven traditional techniques. That is what we have to do. The need of the hour is that we need to combine the traditional methods as well as effective methods in our teaching class. That is all I think. Thank you.